5-day week, which makes it a better market to get into. It takes us into the last 7 days of June. So next week, Sunday night, definitely be there because I have a plan put together to help you. I'd like to give a shout out to Phelps. I talked to him this week, new student of ours, son of one of our good people, Peter. Y'all met Peter. Hey, Mike, getting everything schedule-wise. Your daughter's wedding this weekend. Hey, Carol. Hey, Morris, long time no see. All right, well, last night I was really short uh, going into the opening of the markets, and about 2 hours prior to the markets opening, uh, President Trump announced that he would spend a little more time debating whether to strike or not. But if you watch the language, I read it. Hey, Jennifer, you coming back from Tampa? I read the message wrong. I thought he said 2 weeks. So I covered my shorts and posted that into the room, the futures room. I had some big profits there, and I was going to stay short because I really thought he was getting ready to drop it. And I covered, and then it had that big rally this morning, went up to 60.70. And, my pivot number today, I know people thought, why is Tom using a 60.45 pivot? Well, if you go back and look at the previous opening, it was 60.38. So I figured if we got higher than 60.45, it'd be a good tradable run. And it was. It went from 60.45 to 60.70. Later on in the morning, reversed. We turned negative, and the market has been on the negative side all afternoon. All afternoon. So that's sort of interesting. The way that plays out. And we've had several people really appreciate the phone number I gave on Apple. I know, I had that phone all these years. I didn't know who to talk to when I run into issues. And it's just nice to have that phone number in there now if I need something that revolves around Apple. I'm really excited about next week as we finish out the first half of the year. We have, I think, 23, if I remember correctly, 23 straight trades here in June, putting money in our pockets. And I'm just going to keep being selective, and we're going to keep hitting it when it sets up and staying on the sidelines when it doesn't. I'd rather trade this way than always have something in there. And I'm pretty pleased. So I wanted to get in there and do that. So let me get into the presentation. Risk involved in trading past performance is not indicative of future results. I'm not going to do a weekend side hustle trade today. I'll make up for it next week. I'm going to pass this weekend. I want to get through this weekend, especially with that news, and evaluate the close on Sunday night, okay? Former Air Force officer, active trader, winning a day trading game. Markets never sleep and trade to win. In my opinion, the market went down to 59.69. That's the number that should be tested if this current trend continues. And we'll see what happens below there. Now, I put this out there in the TNT room, and I've had several people apply, meaning they'll be on this list. I'm going to do what I would call some training for the second half, and I'm going to talk to some people that I'm going to focus on retirement accounts. Who's interested in me putting this together for you. It's going to take me about 2 weeks to the end of the month to get what I want. But my idea is to come away with about 5 trades. If you want to be included, and put your phone number and go to TG at DTI Trader. Adam's going to give me a list when I finish today, and then I'll work off that list. But this is something I thought about doing for the second half of the year. I'm trying to do the plan. Jennifer, if you can, send an email, if you will, okay, to tg@dtitrader.com. Yeah, do that if you will. That way Adam can do the list, be the last thing he does today, and do that. So I always try to stay ahead, and this is one way I can get ahead of that 3rd week in July when I think it's going to be T-Buzz time. Okay? Yeah, put your phone number there because I will call you, and it'll come from an area code 251. Review of the 7 sisters. If you look at the mini, we went up, failed, and if it should come down and test that low, which was, let me give you that low again. You ought to write this number down. I think this number would be important. Sunday night, Monday, or whatever. It's 59.69. Write that number down. We should get a test of that before Monday on the E-mini. YM is, again, sideways. Not a whole lot of trend action after the early move this morning and the sell-off. NASDAQ is same thing, trend-wise. The DAX, though, Europe's leading us down. Look at that. Everybody see that? Sunday night. Keep your eye on Europe. Lots going on over there. This is a good market to follow when you anticipate news. Gold, pretty neutral. Bonds, I'm going to call bonds neutral also. It needs to get, for bonds to go in a clear buy signal, it needs to go above 115. 115. 5 things to watch next week. The tensions in the Middle East, obviously, first and foremost, still simmering. You got to monitor crude oil. Now, a spike in these prices, the number 77, 74. You get higher than that, we go higher. If we go up and fail on the drop of the bomb, we come back down, and it's a real good short, okay? Defensive sectors, you watch utilities, gold, consumer staples, volatility indexes like the VIX. I use VIX futures /VX. Federal Reserve, okay, look for clues. Midweek, Powell's going to speak. They'll be watching for hints on rate cut timing. He'll talk about sticky inflation, how it could delay policy easing. And the bond market reaction, especially 2-year versus the 10-year, will give you a clue. So keep that on your mind, okay? I would stay, if you're still in it, stay in it until at least Monday. There was an announcement today by Waller saying that he thought they would accelerate. I just noticed that Powell had one of his cronies come on there and said, basically the story of what Powell's saying. So a little battle going on inside the Fed. Major economic reports next week. We got the PCE price index, the preferred inflation gauge, that comes out. Consumer confidence in retail sales comes out, and new home sales and industrial production. So what could happen? Inflation could be contained with the consumer stuff. New home sales could be weak, and that could really make the Fed chairman look like he's so far behind the 8 ball, further than even, but most Fed watchers think today, okay? Keep that in mind. Major economic reports next week. It's going to be a key week. Global market, China-U.S. trade updates. Watch for headlines on tariffs, tech policy, certain breakouts and breakdowns. The European Central Bank just paused their rate cuts, and investors should rotate out of global defenses and adjust currency exposure based on relative monetary power. In other words, their dollar gets weaker when they do that, okay? The SPY and future technical levels, 60-20 down to 59-27-35. Sunday night's a big night. Be ready, Sunday night. Stocks will open at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. Keep that in mind. Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Let's talk about the one ticker payout program. We still have a few spots left on this. So Adam's got it plugged in here for me to remind people that wanted to join. Next week, we'll be very active in the one ticker. So we'll kick it off next week, and hopefully everybody will be here, okay? So the one ticker payout program, I was going to bring 100 in. I think we got maybe 10, 12 spots left. We'll see. Make sure you take one if you want this special. 2-click trade on that ticker. Don't be left out if you want it in. This is the price to buy. Each day the market's open, I'll monitor QQQ for you. And I would say Monday will be probably our first trade based on what I see tonight. Opportunity to high probability one ticker payouts will alert you. You'll get an email notification. You'll get a text message. And we'll do that. Yeah, no problem. If you want this, send an email to Barbara at DTI Trader. She'll make sure that the reserves for you. We'll work with you. There you go, okay? We're here to help. That's Barbara at DTI Trader. Anybody else, send it to Andraka at DTI Trader. Those two will handle it. Telegram, you get notified. The 2-click trade. People are going to love it. Next week, we're going to be active. Should have a good volatile week to kick this thing off. Full 5 days of trading. There's 723 we made on June 23rd, June 13th, 1,000 on September of last year, and 1,780 on November. Pretty steady money, okay? If I get you in, I'll tell you where I'm getting out, optimum times and all that. The trade before the market's closed. You don't have to be around the computer all day long. You just have to be there. Check in sometime in the last 30 minutes. New ticker, payout, copy and paste the trade if you like, and back to your life. Expect 1 to 2 alerts each week. Next week might be heavy in that area. From the same strategy that showed, the accuracy is 81%. Average winner, 18.4%. That adds up. You make 3 or 4 of those a week. 920 is the average payout. I like people to go slow with any new program to get the rhythm of it. They all have a certain dance. So it's always good to go small to start out with. $100 is the maximum I usually pay for these options. So pretty simple. Start smaller, grow your account over time. And I realize some of you are newer to options, so I've got a whole course in here to help you free of charge, all the way from new to the finish, so to speak, the pro level. Options for rookies, we call it. Now, $497 for that in the past, but it won't be a charge for this. It's all included. Pretty good stuff for you. Power to SQQ, or power of the QQQ. Get started, going above and beyond to give you what you need. And we sell programs for all different prices. They're all worth it, I promise you. I work hard to make sure I deliver, just like the 92% accuracy in May and the 100% accuracy so far in June. 3:30 to 4 o'clock, the trades come out. You don't have to spend all day waiting. If it sets up, I'll put the trade out 3:30 to 4. The price justifies what we do here, at least 7,500. We're going to cut that way down today. Not going to be that, not even half, not even 3,049, even better than that because I'm live. The scholarship is out there if you want to take it for a year. We're going to cut that price down. And here we come. Right there for you. Full year's access for the base membership. We'll skip that step. We're going to make everybody that joins today lifetime. Whoa. So join the One Ticker Payout program today. You get the special deal. No subscription fees after. You're covered. Not just that, going 18 to 18. I have a little track record of having a trend, don't I? Pretty good. That gives you confidence to know they're well thought out and they're good trades. Giving you a discount off of it. Wow. Celebrating that first 100. VIP, another celebration off the lifetime price. You'll love it. You have time to check it out. One Ticker program. Totally up to you when you finally start taking it. When you're ready, no worries. You have 14 days starting Monday to check it out and see it work. You'll never leave. Call my team. We'll refund every penny if you want to. Today's decision, no brainer. We'll fill out the 100. And if you're one of them, the lifetime deal won't run you $3,000. Won't be the $24.97, be $19.97. One-time payment. VIP lifetime access today. Celebration discount takes it down to $14.97. There you go. There's the price. Click the link in the chat. Adam put it in there. Take it. Tell me if you're going to do it. dtitrader.com/lifetime. Call 904-706-3532. And remember, folks, this is all laid out for you. You just click it and go. Simplified the way we're playing. And now you got an income stream that we build, teach you how it works. You can do it 5 times a week once you learn it. It's options, Jennifer. This is options. Not the 3,000, both good and bad times. It's generated over 13,000. So that can go up quite a bit based on the small price of these options. On real live, it works. Easily, with what we've done, we've proven to you just how good you can be by following our process. The One Ticker Payout, you can call 904-706 if you need special payment needs, 904-706-3532, or send an email to Andraka at DTI Trader, Barbara at DTI Trader. I'd be glad to help. Jennifer, type in your phone number. Somebody will call you. Kelly will get you, I think, or Jeffrey will get you. Put your phone number in there. She'll do it. Herman's in. We're not going to have 100 if y'all keep doing this. I like it. There it is, folks. Get on board. Kelly, did you get it? Or Jeffrey, get Jennifer's number. She's ready to fly. You love it, don't you, Jennifer, what I'm doing? So nice meeting her at Sawgrass. No need sitting on the sidelines with me. Chicken, fish, or steak. So one ticker. You only got to keep up one ticker at one time. Jennifer says her account loves it. You're learning, aren't you? You're learning the right way to trade. I'm telling you, you learn what we teach, use our tools. Nobody can compete with this. Ask Morris. He's been with me. Morris, what are we going on? 15 years on our relationship? 15, maybe? Can you imagine what we started with 15 years ago versus what we got today? The difference night and day, isn't it? Took time to build this thing. Boy, we got it built. All right. Jennifer's referred 2 more people to us. That's what I want to hear. Refer Pearls. Hey, look, if you sign up at TG at DTI Trader and I call you, I'm giving you the Tom Busby T-Buzz Chimpanzee Guarantee. What is that? We'll be in it together, and I don't plan on losing, so we'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to do a lot of work by the end of the month to be ready. I'm not going to get behind the 8 ball on this opportunity. SP, type your name in there where I know who I'm talking to. Shoba. Oh, Shoba. Hey, Shoba. Shoba. It's been with me since 2016. Huge improvements. Carol, you having a good day today, aren't you? They're paying Carol today. She's coming for another one-on-one. Sure, Neil, you'll get it. The weeklies are paying Monday. Let me check you out, Carol. I got my list. You showed me how to get it. Let me double check that. Okay, weeklies. Oh, payment date. I didn't read the fine print. We get paid Monday. We get paid Monday. Oh, Carol's on top of it. I missed that one. No, I'm not doing a weekend profit this week. I want to get through what I would call this Sunday night. You've had a erratic finish to the end of the week. Y'all realize we opened the week at 6,000. We're back to 6,000 almost. Does everybody realize that going into the close? So basically, this shortened week that I chose to be very, very deliberate and not overtrade was a good decision. Look at that. 6,008, no trend this week. Folks, the biggest message I'm giving everybody, get on that list, TG at DTI Trader, and be there Sunday night at 8. This notebook here will have the information, will be our plan for the week Sunday night, and we will take it to the next level next week with those 5 days. Anybody want to do some real sharp finish to the end of the month? Sunday. All right. Dave said I look tired. I look tired? I don't feel tired. Maybe I am tired. Shelby says, I wish I had your energy. Oh, that was last weekend. I'm good now, Dave. I'm good. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Be looking for some calls. I'm gonna get Adam to make my list, and maybe tomorrow I'll start calling people on that list. Okay. Then we'll have some training set up for everybody that signs up.